Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Lil D2X, and today I'm gonna be showing you how you can be a legit underground ATL, whatever city you are. But I guess in my city, it's ATL. This is the most like common way that people be doing it. I'm gonna be showing you how you can get to the top and make it there. And I want to stress like the power that a good mic and good presets have, because even if you don't have a good mic, the presets that I'm going to put in the description, so check down there for BandLab. Even the presets themselves can cancel out noise and do a lot of good for you. So be sure to check them out. But I use a Apple headphone, the Apple headphones, the wires. I use those because it has a mic on the right ear, and that helped me so much. That done carried me so far. So be sure to pick some of those up if you don't have them, or if you just have a mic with a good microphone and it's clear audio. Be sure to use that or try that. But I recommend using Apple headphones. So first thing you want to do is you want to go to YouTube and find some beats that suit the style you're trying to go for. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna choose this one, which happens to be my best song, and I'm gonna go to YouTube. Okay, so we see the beat right here. And what you want to do is you want to go to share, you want to go to copy link, and you want to copy it. Okay, so you just copied the beat. What you want to do now is go to your Safari or whatever browser you're in, and you want to go to some form of a YouTube converter. So I'm gonna put y'all on the YT MP3, but you can use any. There's Cloud Convert. There's so many other converters. You can't not find one that works. So what you want to do when you copied the link, you want to go to one of these converters, paste it in here. It's gonna convert it, and it'll probably take you to a different page. Just close it out, go back. You'll figure out how to work this. And this part is probably the easiest part. You want to wait till it loads, and I recommend doing this because even though you're in YouTube, you don't have to worry, at least when you're just starting, about copyright and all that. What I'm do is I waited till I got a little traction, then worked it out with the producers that made the beats instead of having to pay for leases and pay to download it. This will just get you started and get you out there. So you want to download it. It'll take you to another thing. Just close it out. It'll be some weird extra, scam thing. So you want to download it, go to the bottom left corner. If you're in Safari, if you're Chrome, just go to your downloads, download it. You want to go to it, and it already downloads to your files, but I just do it again. Save the files. You can rename it whatever you want. So I'm gonna name it Doughboy Beat, because that's the song name that is the best song of mine, and just save it to your files. And then what you want to do after this is where you go to BandLab and you start making a song. So let's go. After this, you want to open BandLab. And what you want to do when you open BandLab, which some people say they screen record, but this is the much easier way. So you already have that downloaded beat. You want to go to the plus button at the bottom, press import file, and then find the file that you just downloaded and import it into BandLab. So this is what it would look like when you first start a song. So this is what you would get. Okay, so after you're in BandLab, you're in your project, I'm going to show you what to do to get your voice sounding like this to sounding like this. And I think all these, okay, right. So what you want to do is you want to either look up some presets. I'll put the preset that I use in this project in the description, so you'll be able to find it and use it. But I have a ton of presets that I use for my songs, and then some of them I even have auto tune on, but you don't need to. So let me just show y'all what this sounds like. Fake this and they think they hurting feelings. They on their broke mode while I'm out killing beats and making millions. How the f you work with feds but in the street playing civilian? If he play with me again, I'll kill him slow cause I'm a villain. Okay, don't mind that. I had to clean it up because I was finna make a clean version and I never released it. But so I'm gonna put those presets down in the description for you. At least this one and a couple other ones I use just to help y'all out. So then what y'all want to do is y'all want to get the recording. So what most people do, and there's some spaces in my songs right here, like this space, but that's just where I cleaned it up. But what most people don't do is when you get in BandLab, you want it to sound as professional as possible. So you need to get to the end of your verse. So when that's the last word I say, I'm gonna cut off immediately after I say that word. So any background noise or headphone noises that I have after that verse get cut out. And until the next verse, and I'm gonna start it when that verse starts. So any background music or background sounds before that get cut out too. And I do the same thing for my ad libs. Do the same thing for any verse that I do, whether even if it's this preset, which has this has a modern rap filter on it, so I'm able to use that, which is very helpful. So it's nice to have these little presets, and that helps. And I did this whole song. This is probably my best song. Go check it out. Like I said, all platforms, Lil D2X. And then what you want to do when you're done with that part, when you're done recording the song, fixing it up, and another thing I do is I go through and select the whole thing. But for this, I'm gonna select just this part. I go to the options and I go to denoise. That takes out any background noise that I missed, which it should be silent. The noise cancellation on these presets is really good, so you shouldn't have to worry about it. But just in case, just to eliminate the rest of the background noise, I do that anyway. And the reason there's some background noise here is because I'm in my room, but usually I'm like in a place where it has small walls. Cause I'm just doing this at my house, so you want to get a place that's small, secluded, where it's real quiet in it, and background noise doesn't bounce off. So maybe put like some clothes around you to cancel some of the noise, and be a blocker, and then you get to start recording. And the last thing I do, this is the last step, and this is actually very important. So you want to save it, and I didn't change anything, so there was no changes to save. But what you want to do, so after you save it, you're going to hit this little button next to the project. It's going to say edit mastering. This is probably one of the most important parts that people overlook so often, and you don't want to overlook this. So you want to press edit mastering. Sometimes it won't pop up. You got to give it a second after you save the project and exit the project. It could take 2 minutes. It could take 30 seconds, 5 seconds, 20 minutes. It could take, it probably won't take that long, but you just got to wait. Keep reloading it till it says edit mastering. And what you want to do is you want to find the mastering that sounds the same. And I'm going to describe all these masters, because BandLab has their own self masters for you. And I'm going to describe all of these for you. This one, the universal master, it clears your vocals a little more. It makes your vocals and your beat or the song that you're recording to kind of on the same level, but makes your voice clearer. This one gives your voice the clarity. It gives your voice extra clarity, like it says. So you'll hear your voice slightly above the beat, and it clears your vocals. So it makes it easier to hear. But like any slight voice cracks. Now these are all masters, so you can't hear it much, but you can tell the difference between all of these. So like any slight cracks or any breath you give, it'll be slightly more audible than if you have it on universal. But it's still a great one. I probably use the clarity one the most, just so I want my vocals to be the clearest, and that it sounds the most professional, so in my opinion. Now the fire one, I don't even need to describe this one. Just listen. So that's what it does. It just bass boosts and amplifies bass a lot. So if your song doesn't have a lot of bass in it, you would probably want to do the fire one and just get that bass in there, because my song has a lot of bass. That's why it sounds so distorted. But some beats, when you put this filter on it, it amplifies the beat perfectly. So it won't always sound distorted depending on what beat you use. And then the tape one, I'm still not exactly sure. I probably use this one the least out of all of these. I heard it's good too. Some people use it. But I think it's kind of like the universal, just gives it kind of like a more of a rounded sound. I'm not even sure how to exactly describe it, but I don't use that one the most. I recommend using universal or clarity if you want your vocals to sound the best. All right. Now this is where you want to get your music onto streaming platforms, and you want to get your music out there. This just is my songs. Go check me out. Lil D2X. This is a little shameless plug. I'm about to get right back to the video. Got songs with, Lil Ray. But this is what happens when you use this the right way and do it right. So I recommend either one or two sites. I tried Ditto Music and Ditto Music along with United Masters, and the other one I deleted is called DistroKid, and these are song music distributors. Because you can't just upload your music to sites like Apple Music and Spotify. You have to use it, upload it through distributors. So I use United Masters. It probably has the best quality, in my opinion. But a lot of people use DistroKid. I think DistroKid might even be the most popular converter or the most popular distributor. So I recommend using one of those two. They have free trials, so feel free to use those if you just want to see, get a feel how it is. But this is what I've been distributing music for from July, end of July. So once you start that out, um, you know start using one of them, get the feel for it. I'm gonna show you what to do with United Masters, and DistroKid is not that different, so it's the same steps. But what you want to do is just fill this out: release title, song name, add your cover art, add your tracks, whatever song you have that you want to put on there, and then you'll go to next. Oh, it's not gonna let me do it unless I put some cover art. But the rest of it is just gonna be like, it's gonna ask you if there are any third party sound effects. Click no. When you go through, it's gonna ask if it's explicit, whatever it is. Put yes, no. Features, type your feature name in. Put the writer name as yourself. If you have other writers or other producers, it'll let you put that in there as well. But most people can't get past the second part, so you want to put no under any third party music or third party sounds or whatever it asks you on the next screen. And then it should give you the chance to master it. But fortunately for us, we use BandLab, and it gives us a self master, so you don't have to do that. So skip that, and then it'll give you your date that you want to release it on, and it'll probably take 1 to 2 days. In United Masters case, I think DistroKid is 2 to 5 days, so it's slightly longer. I know with Ditto Music, it waits till it gets close to the release date, and then it tells you whether you can distribute it or not. Because if there's copyright, like just straight copyright, like samples, or if it's like a straight beat that someone else used, like a big person used, then it might not let you do that, and you might have to change it. Or if the cover art has any copyright, like if it's a person or a celebrity, then it might not let you do it. But if you're all straight, then it should get approved and get sent straight to your distributing or your music platforms, whatever one you want. And that's how you get your music on Apple Music and Spotify and every other one. It puts it on everything. Like forgot what some of the iHeartRadio, TikTok Music, Instagram Music. You can post your music, stuff like that. So that's how you get that done. So I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you was able to figure out what you need to do, because it's actually really easy once you get the hang of it. That's why I probably I'm probably making songs and downloading songs off of BandLab probably every other day. That's just what I do now, and I'm just able to do that, and it's like a process, but you get in the groove and it gets easier. So I hope this was able to help you. Once again, it's Lil D2X, all platforms. Be sure to check me out. I'll put a link to the song and the presets in the description, and I'll see y'all in the next one. All right.